All right, so today we're taking a look at some cases that a lot of people really love. When they get this case, they really enjoy it and they constantly keep buying them every single year. Well, let's find out, are they worth the price? And today we are taking a look at the Mous case lineup for the Galaxy S26 Ultra. Now, huge shout out to Mous for sending all these over to me to review for you guys. The prices on them range from $59.99 to $69.99. Now, of course, all links are down in the description below if you guys are interested to check them out. We're gonna take a look at all three cases, and of course, I'll give you all my thoughts at the end. Let's go ahead and get started. So first things first, let's take a look at the packaging. They're all gonna come in the same exact looking packaging, so it does say Mous on the front, and you get a little more details here on the back, so we can just go ahead and open that up. I've already been using it even though I just ripped that. Pulling that out, you do have a little bit of information here, live without limits, all of that. You do get a few inserts right when you open the box. So it does say activate your warranty here. And then just a warning about magnetic field interference with certain medical devices. So good to know and have that. And then last but not least, we get some paper and our case here. Now, first things first, we are going to start off with the super thin. We're going to start with this case, and then we'll get into the Limitless and the Clarity. So starting off, this is what it says. It's a super thin case. This is something that's going to compare to something like the Pitaka Edge or the Banks Armor Air or something like a later case. Things that are very thin like that. So very nice carbon fiber material here on the back. It does come in a bunch of different colors and styles. One thing I love about Mous, they give you a ton of options. So that is carbon fiber here, a little Mous logo, and then on the camera ring area, you do get some polycarbonate. Going along to the inside, of course, we have to have some MagSafe there, and same carbon fiber going all the way around. Now, let's go ahead and bring over the scale and caliper. We'll weigh this thing, see how much it weighs and how thick it is. So starting off, we're looking at 24 grams of weight. Then from front to back, as you guys can see, the top of it does kind of have this little indent where it is exposed, which we will talk about. But I guess we should start from the corner. That way you guys can see that's going to be 9.5. Then this way it's going to be 3.7 millimeters. And then inside to outside, you are looking at 1.0 millimeters. So very, very thin. When it says super thin, they are not kidding. This is a very thin case. So this is for those people who don't really like cases, who don't really need a whole bunch of protection, who don't need all that. They just want a little bit extra grip on there and maybe a little different color or something like that. So that is who this is for. But for right now, let's go ahead and bring over that S26 Ultra. We'll put it in. Listen out for that click. Very solid click onto there. And here we go. So taking a look, this is going to be, like I said, a very, very thin case. Going around the sides, the fit is excellent. You have absolutely no issues with your corners. It is a very nice and tight fit. Listen to those clicks onto those. Got to try to get this one off. Sometimes they're really tough to get off. This case really sticks onto the front edges of your phone, so that's really good. Let me try a different corner. 2, 3. This one is the only one you're really not going to get a good click on, which we will talk about in a second. And then this one, let me just try it. It's tough to even get it off, but believe me, it has a very good fit on here. So looking at the screen and the camera protection, right? Let me give this a little bit of a wipe down. I am using a full coverage tempered glass screen protector, and you're getting no screen lip here. So again, this is not a very protective case. This is a very minimal style case on this one. And then with your camera rings, you do get some protection there, so you can set this down. It is going to wobble right there. So let's go ahead and around the sides. Now on the top, this is what I was talking about, where it's like you get a little corner protection here, but then the top of it is open for the most part. Mous, I really would love to see that closed in. I think that little bit of extra protection goes a really long way on here. I understand wanting to leave it open for the antenna and the microphones, but I'd love to see it closed and just a little cutout for the microphones there. On the left-hand side, you have nothing. On the bottom, you do have your S Pen speaker, your USB Type-C port, your microphone, and your SIM tray. You got a whole lot going on here at the bottom. But one thing that I noticed is with certain cases, for example, with the Mous case, you guys see how it's open right here. However, if I bring over a Pitaka, they kind of have it closed in right there this way. And I really do like that. So Mous, again, I'd love to see this little corner right here be a little more protected, just like the other four are. I think that if you would have just closed the S Pen in, maybe close the bottom, and I'm all in for a closed bottom as well. Would have loved to see that. And then on the right-hand side, you are closed in, except for your buttons where you are open, which of course, no need to test those because they're the buttons of the actual phone. So B, what do you think about the Mous Super Thin? I like it. I'm a fan of this case. I think it's a little bit pricey for what it is, especially because some other cases on the market are right around there, a little bit cheaper even, and give you a little more protection when it goes around the sides for being around the same thickness and the same weight. So that's definitely something I wanted to point out. But otherwise, it feels really good. It's got some nice texture with the aramid fiber, even around the sides. Really been a fan of this. Not a pinky destroyer whatsoever, so it's very comfortable to hold. And all around, Mouse's super thin case has been really solid all the time. I've always enjoyed them, and this is no different. Again, with the price, would love to see it come down a little bit. The price on this one is $64.99, so 65 bucks. Would love to see that come down, especially considering something like the Limitless is $64.99 or $69.99. You get so much more case for the same price. Would love to see this go down in price a little bit. But right now, let's check out that MagSafe and see how it is. So we'll start off, we'll bring our Apple MagSafe wallet here. We'll attach that. And one thing you're going to notice, unfortunately, this is an issue with Samsung devices. It was like that last year. It's like that this year, where a lot of your MagSafe accessories are going to stick up because of the camera plateau. So definitely something to note there. But if you do angle it like this a little bit, it is on there perfectly. So for example, if you have something like, let's bring over the next thing, the battery pack, right? You attach it like this, it's going to charge. But it's on there really, really flimsy. So that means that like a little bit of a shake will make it come off. But if you're sitting somewhere in an office or at a desk, you can see I'm still charging, but it's like this, so it has a really good connection, and you can shake it and nothing will happen. Just set it down and charge however you want. And then last but not least, bringing over our Anker 623, pick that up, and you're getting some really good MagSafe strength on the Mous super thin. This is always one of their best MagSafe cases. I mean, you're getting very, very good, strong MagSafe on this one. So I'm very, very happy with that, especially considering not a lot of brands give you great MagSafe when it comes to the S26 Ultras, because it just doesn't even have it already built in. So they're just kind of like, you know, here's something at least better than what it's not built in. But that's the Mous super thin, guys. It is a very nice case for those really minimal case lovers. If you're into something like this, like I said, link is down in the description below. Really, really good case. One issue that I have with it is just that I wish the price would go down a little bit. And just because of this corner, it doesn't. It's on there nice and tight. It's not going to really come off, but it doesn't give me that nice satisfying click onto there. But also, it doesn't protect this area just right here, which I would really love to see, especially if you do give it a slight little drop. Yes, if it lands perfectly, it'll protect it right there, but otherwise just that tiny little bit I think would go a really long way. But that is the Mous super thin. All right, next up we have the classic, the Mous Limitless. This is going to be the aramid fiber version, and of course, as you guys know, it comes in a ton of different colors, ton of different textures. So on the back of this one, you are getting some aramid fiber material. This one, however, is not texture here. You do get a Mous logo here and here, which Mous, I've said this before in other Mous videos, let's get rid of one of them. I think two is a little excessive, especially for such a clean looking case like this. Get rid of, maybe take this Mous, put this right here, and just leave it at that. But I think two logos is a little excessive. Then you are getting a polycarbonate camera plateau there and some polycarbonate material right here. And then on the inside, you're getting this really nice felt-like material. Of course, your MagSafe and all that. And then the TPU going around the sides, which is right there. And of course, that AeroShock material going all the way around the top. And then the bottom corner right there. So unfortunately, you're not going to get any for your S Pen corner right here. So that's that. But all your other corners do get it. And that's going to give you that really good Mous drop protection. If you guys see Mous's ads, they take the phones brand new out front of the store. They put it in, they chuck it up in the air. One I just recently saw with bungee jumping. I think they threw it off of a bridge or something. That might just be marketing. But Mous cases are very, very tough. And that is what the Limitless is for. So if you know you're going to get one of these cases, even though you pay a pretty, high up price for it, you know the protection that you're going to get. But anyways, that is that on the inside. That's what we're looking like. And then as you guys can see right here, you do get a little bit of that polycarbonate material here on the back. But let's take that Ultra, put it in here. Listen to how this click sounds. Ooh, it's a tight one. Hold on. There we go. Very, very good click on there. You're getting a great fit going around the sides. It is going to be nice and tight. Your corners, 1, great. 2, 3, 4. One thing about Mous cases, man, they fit so well. You put this thing on, it fits like a glove. So this thing is going to be on your phone. When you put it on, you're going to understand how securely this case fits to your phone. But anyways, that's that. Let's take a look at the screen and the camera protection here. Let me wipe this down. Of course, same tempered glass screen protector. And yeah, man, you're getting a good screen lip there. You're getting the sides are a little bit smaller, so that way it gives you a little more friendly of a swipe. But Nice protection. Feel free to set this down on any surface and you'll be good to go. And same thing when it comes to your camera plateau. You get a good level of protection there. So set that down whatever you want. If you drop it, no matter what, this case is going to keep you covered, guys. This is going to be one of those cases you can take on vacation. You can take anywhere you're going, and you know if you drop it, if whatever happens, your case, your phone is going to be protected. Love to see that there, but let's go around the sides. This one we are closed in on the top. You do have your microphones here. Nothing on this side except some wonderful grip right there, which I love to see some grip added to a case, as well as a lanyard loop. On the bottom, you have a good deep S Pen well right there. You have your speaker and your USB Type-C with your microphone, which let's go ahead and bring over a cable here. We'll plug this in. There we go, charging. And you're getting plenty of room with your cable. Nothing to worry about whatsoever. And then the right-hand side, same thing. You have your lanyard loop here. You have your grips and your buttons on this one. Now, these are standalone plastic buttons, so let's listen to how these sound. Very nice click on these buttons. They do protrude out a tiny bit, so you can kind of feel them if it's in your pocket or your purse, your sling bag, whatever. And all around, that is what it's looking like. And of course, I did forget to mention, there are your corners that are reinforced on both sides. So again, whichever way you drop this case, you're gonna be protected. So B, what do you think about the Limitless? I've really always liked the Limitless. I had my little issue with it when, the iPhone 15 Pro Max, iPhone 16 Pro Max came out with the camera control button. That's been solved, no issues there. The price on the cases, I think, is just on all of them, I think is a tiny bit high, but I understand, especially when it comes to the iPhone, it's up to 80 bucks. On this one, it's up to $70. I think you're getting a very good case for what it's worth. Would I like to see the price come down a little bit? Of course, but that's like that with a lot of other cases, but I'm not really going to fault this one specifically because of how protective and how good it fits on the phone. I think it's really, really well on there. One thing we actually did not test out, as I'm remembering right now, is the S Pen interference with the MagSafe on this case or the Mous super thin. So let's test that out real quick. So here we go. We have our S Pen. You can fish it out real easily right there. And let's make sure we have no MagSafe interference here, no magnetic interference. And let's see. Looks like we are good to go so far from what I can tell. So that's going to be good. And it's going to be the same exact way on your Mous super thin. All of these cases are not going to have any MagSafe interference when it comes to the S Pen. Between the Clarity, the Limitless, or the super thin, I have tested them all off camera before even doing this review. So just take my word on that one. You're not going to have any interference when it comes to that. So let's take a look at that MagSafe, right? So we'll start off with our Apple MagSafe wallet here. Let me actually get that attached. There we go. It is on there, but again, same exact style where it's, the cameras kind of get in the way. Then bring over our Apple MagSafe battery pack, attach that. We are charging, and same thing, but you can just, like I said, take your charger like this. If you're sitting at an office or something, put it down and you'll be good. And then last but not least, let's bring over the 623, and the MagSafe on this case, unfortunately, is not as strong as the super thin, which is understandable. It's a much thicker case, but I would have loved to see it be a little bit stronger, and that's kind of where Mous, in my opinion, has always had a little bit of an issue, is the MagSafe strength, especially on something like the Limitless. For how bulky and everything is, Mous, if you guys are listening, please give it a little bit more strength to the magnets. I think that would go a very long way, but I mean, it's just fine. You do have to give it a little shake for that to come off. So on your nightstand chargers, your car mounts and all that, it'll be just fine. But again, Mous Limitless, really solid case. It's been excellent. Every year, year after year, it's a very, very good case. And I definitely can recommend the Mous Limitless. So that's going to be it. Like I said, bunch of different colors, and that link is in the description. And last but not least, we have the Mous Clarity. So this is going to feel like a Mous Limitless, but it's a clear case. So on the back, polycarbonate material, and it does have anti-yellowing technology, so you don't have to worry about this case yellowing. You do get a MagSafe magnet there, and polycarbonate camera ring. Of course, your little bit of Mous logo right there. On the inside, same thing, polycarbonate material. There you have your MagSafe, and the same exact inside as the Limitless. Now, one thing we didn't do with the Limitless is actually weigh it, so let's just do that real quick all together right here. I know before you guys roast me in the video, these videos are not scripted. I don't like having scripts. I feel like I sound like a robot when I script. So all these videos are off the top of my head. So if I forget something and add it in, you'll have to just bear with me because it happens after you took a little break. I've had some videos pre-recorded for a little bit, so it's been a few days since I've actually sat down and recorded a video, so you're gonna have to bear with me for a second. But let's go ahead and weigh the Mous Clarity. 49 grams on that one. Then bringing over the Limitless, we are looking at 50 grams, 1 gram difference. Then going from front to back on this case, we have 12.4 millimeters, and inside to outside, we are looking at 2.8 millimeters. And then when it comes to the Limitless, it's 12.5 millimeters there, and then inside to outside, it is 2.9 millimeters right there. So that way you guys know the sizes and the weights of all of these cases. Let's continue on with the clarity. So let's bring over the S26 Ultra in here. We'll go ahead and put that in here. Listen out for this click. Very, very good. And this is gonna have the same fit, man. It's gonna be just about exactly the same as the Limitless. Those corners, 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way around, it's the exact same case. Whether you have this one or this one, I mean, literally, it is identical going all the way around. Same button, same grip, same cutouts, everything is the same. But yes, that is the top. Left-hand side, nothing except your grips and your lanyard loop. Your S Pen here, speaker, your USB Type-C, and your microphone. Sometimes missed the step for a second there. But here we go, bringing out this one. Like I said, you're not going to have any interference, but let me do that again because I didn't get the quick note to come out. Let's try that one more time. There we go. Here we go. And you're not going to get any interference when it comes to this case. Go all the way up and down the screen. And as you guys can see, we are good to go. So no issues when it comes to your S Pen with any of these 3 cases. Love to see that. All around, B, what do you think about this case? Same. I mean, same. It feels the same as the Limitless. Everything is exactly the same except for the back. You're getting this very nice, clear product right here. Now, will it scratch? It probably will. It is polycarbonate. It is a clear case. So if that's something that bothers you, setting it down on its back may be a thing, which speaking of which, just go ahead and, like I said, exactly the same screen protection, exactly the same camera protection. So you can set this down on any surface. However, just remember this is clear. It may scratch up. I do have a little scratch. You might be able to see it. I have a little tiny scratch right there. Hopefully that pulls up on camera right here. But anyways, you can set that down, and both of these cases, the Limitless and the Clarity, are going to rock a little bit. Otherwise, very comfortable, not a pinky destroyer, just like the Limitless. All around, very easy to grip onto, not a slippery case. When you get it, it's very confidently fitted on there. So you know once it's on there, it is on there. You can drop this thing and you will be just fine. And it's a really nice case. It does come in a few different styles. You can get it with the magnetic ring, without the magnetic ring, but it's a clear case, so you're not getting too many other options. Checking out that MagSafe, it's gonna be just about the same as the Limitless, so here you go. Same exact thing right there. Bringing over the Apple MagSafe battery pack. We are charging, there we go, but same. So you can set this down like this, and you'll be fine. It is still charging right there. And last but not least, the Anker 623. Pick it up, and it's going to have about the same magnetic strength as the Limitless. So on a good car mount, on a good nightstand charger, you'll have no issues at all. But that is the Mous lineup, guys. We had the super thin, the Limitless, and the Clarity. All 3 are really good cases. My biggest issue with these cases is the price. I think on the Mous super thin, for $65, I still think that's a little high. And then when you get up to the range of the Limitless and the Clarity, some of them being $85, you're getting into a territory where you gotta have just about everything perfect. And I think that includes the MagSafe. So for 85 bucks, can I still recommend the Mous Limitless? I gotta say yes, because it checks every other box except maybe the MagSafe strength. Same thing with the Clarity. It's got a great fit, it's got great buttons, pretty decent MagSafe. Like I said, that's the biggest improvement that needs. Good protection for your screen, good camera protection. I just think that $85 is still a little bit too high. But otherwise, you guys know Mous, man. Especially a lot of you guys who do use Mous. Let me know down in the comments below about it. What do you think about your Mous cases? You guys will see a lot of people love their Mous cases. And I'm a really big fan of the Limitless. So that's going to be the lineup, guys. Let me know what you think about it down in the comments below. And like I said, all links are down there if you're interested as well. Make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel. That goes a really long way for me and allows me to make these videos for you. And if you guys want to see some really good aramid fiber cases, I'll leave that video right here. But if you want to see some leather goodness, a fantastic leather case for the S26 Ultra, that video is going to be right here.